as they enter play. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The offense on your screen now, and Todd Gurley on your screen. That is the back of the present and the future.
And what an amazing return for him from a knee injury his last year in college at the University of Georgia. Now, it's like it never happened. There's nothing he can't do on the football field. If you're a defense, that's a long day trying to prepare for Todd Gurley.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
Throwing on third, gone. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on third down to force the incompletion to set up fourth. It's Johnny Hecker now, an all-pro 3 of the last 4 years on to punt. Back deep is Darren Sproles. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Now Sproles. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the well-traveled veteran QB from LSU. It's Matt Flynn.
No, it isn't.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the rookie from Cal, Chad Hansen. These are his numbers from
That's not
last
Chad
week's
Hansen
contest. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Blount. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
They'll run it here with Blount. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Back to throw now on first down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And complete to Zach Ertz. They'll wind up with 7 on the dump-off, but it'll set up third down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got a man. It's Mitchell. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with a J. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jay Ajayi, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it a second down. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long. And this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Sproles, the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we'll get our first update of the afternoon from the Meadowlands. And it's the Cowboys that have moved out to an early advantage. Dez Bryant, he's got a first quarter touchdown grab there. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Aaron Donald in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Looking to throw. Uses the stiff arm. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go now.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jay Bromley in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. And this stadium is abuzz after that one, understandably so. I cannot believe he hit that thing.
And you can't help but think back to Tom Dempsey. And his record stood for, what, 43 years until Matt Prater broke it? And now here's a new record. And I'm with you. I cannot believe that ball went through the posts.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
Can't believe I made a 67-yard field goal.
One quarter in the books. 10-zip our score. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with the football to get us going. But they face a second and long to start things out. Out of the gun, Goff. Looking sideline, incomplete. Pharaoh Cooper, the one he was looking for. And now it's third down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 30, 10, touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley,
so I had him.
76 yards. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Coming up later tonight, a reminder, one of the best rivalries going. We'll have the Ravens and Steelers for you at 8:30 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday night, another divisional matchup. This time it's the Pats heading down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
Nice twofer there.
Being chased. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now a carry for Blunt. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Again, here's Blunt. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do. No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now. They've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far. And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw again. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Here's Blunt. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go now.
Now Blunt. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2nd down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Now back to throw. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll look to throw now on first down. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Malcolm Mitchell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination, but the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. On 2nd and 10, Goff. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball.
Oh, it was off his head, and it was like, whoa, I got it.
After such a scramble,
Eagles are up 24-7 with 2 minutes left in the quarter. Or 140, but you know, I'll be with you in the end of the quarter.
For his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw again. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Malcolm Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And the lead is now 24. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Now Gurley. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime.
Well, we're hitting halftime. It's 31. Eagles 31-7. We're going to halftime. We're going to let them go. And Larry, take it away.
Take it away, Larry. Around the NFL, they're into the second quarter in the Meadowlands. And it's the Cowboys that have moved out to an early advantage. Des Bryant off to a big start catching the football in that one. Up over 100 yards already.
All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. Midway through the first quarter, Mitchell is going to haul in the pass, and he'll end up being taken down at the 4. Eagles now later on the drive. Ajayi is looking for room to run, and he'd cap off the 10th play drive with a TD as they take a 7-0 lead. Rams with the ball early in the second. Gurley's going to break free after a stiff arm, and he'll win the sprint to the end zone. Eagles have it at the 2, cutting the deficit to 3. Luntz got it on the run, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Eagles push the lead to 10. First and 10. Mitchell's able to get open here, and he cap off the 9-play drive with a TD. Lead grows to 17. Eagles have it late in the second. Mitchell's the target here, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score.
All right, Larry, indeed a one-sided affair to this point.
We're going to start the third quarter. Eagles up 31-7.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that number 1 seed?
And this is where...
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 48 yards. He'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
So that drive, 4 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again they run with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he will have a first down here at about... the 40. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Gurley staying down. Well, let's hope he's all right. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
When I watched Jared Goff on tape at Cal, I saw a guy who wasn't just a dart thrower. You know, a lot of people said, he's perfect for the West Coast offense. I always thought he could do a little bit more, and that was the reason why. He can push it downfield. He has a good, strong arm.
They'll run it now with Dunbar. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And look out. I think he's going to go. 20, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown.
Pick six, bitch.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
See, pick six, huh?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You know me, I was committed
and now
a
out
little
on
bit.
the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Goff. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Who?
You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly
That
clear
is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. LeGarrette Blount ties LT with his 31st touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are pouring it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Elliott on for the extra point. The play clock's running down.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage?
Well, we won't have a punt before the quarter's up, so
the offense thought they might catch the defense
at the end of 3 quarters, it's Eagles 52,
that didn't work
the
for
Rams 7. We're going to the 4th quarter. We'll come at you at the end of the 4th quarter.
Back now in Los Angeles. Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been terrific so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 7. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsauer? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Telling us stretch your thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And the Eagles throw the ball, and it's complete. No, wait a minute. It's incomplete. No, it's tossed up. Oh, it's intercepted. Yes.
A win for the defense.
What the fuck? Maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Now Goff on first down. This one caught left side by Cooper. 18 yards there, down 2 to 18 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why.
And he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys.
And he runs, fumble the football, and he doesn't cover.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. The Rams on third down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw, Goff. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hurry up, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brandon Graham in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
To throw is Sanchez. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On first down, here's Sanchez. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
39. Let's go now.
Sanchez looking to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. LaMarcus Joyner in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. To throw on 2nd down is Sanchez. And he's going to go down again. Mark Barron in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. 3rd and long, it's Sanchez. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
FGP. You'll know what that means in a minute.
And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, it's... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And he will get into the end zone. It's another
FGP, you
touchdown.
know what it means now. It means
This thing
field
is
goal
ugly.
pass.
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
I think Sanchez is broken.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you... yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter.
Those of you who are waiting for the end of this game, yeah, it's going to take a little while here. Because we've got 33 seconds here, and it's going to be about 2 more.
And some secondary help here for the defense of the nickel on 3rd and long.
But we did start a little bit before the hour, so we're okay on that.
Out of the gun, gone. Got a man, it's the rookie, Josh Reynolds.
Okay, well, we'll call timeout to save some time, but that's it. So we're going to win 58-10, hopefully.
On their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Barring a miracle for them.
The defense, they got a little
Maybe
bit of a
their next
breather.
play.
Now they're back and set as we resume play.
Oh, dude, seen a picture. Okay, that's for the verification for the thing.
On 1st down, gone. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
We're going to be hitting an hour soon, so game going to take a little bit more than we thought it was going to take. 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the
well,
route
10 seconds isn't going to take that short time, so we're going to be in an hour.
Practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well.
Well, we're about an hour here with this.
Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
4th down.
16 seconds now on the clock.
4th down.
It's
I
been
could
this way
score
most of
a
the afternoon,
field goal
hasn't it?
from
This
this point.
secondary, it
Oh,
really
he's
put
going
this
to
receiving
kick.
core on lockdown.
Oh,
Listen, they've worked together like a
fudge
basketball
rockers.
team that's playing excellent defense.
They're
Great
not going to go
communication, doesn't
for
matter
it
whether it's
because they
man
know
or
what I
zone.
can do
And
with the ball.
especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
28. Oof. What do you want to do with this? Oh, no. We're going to go deep and try to go out of bounds.
Let's go now. Go.
A surprise they're throwing here. Sanchez steps away to his left. And that's caught inside the 30.
He's out of bounds.
For the Eagles.
I thought he was out of... Well, that's the end of that. I thought he was out of bounds, but no, he didn't get out of bounds after he did it. He didn't land on the ground and roll out. No. So he caught it. But it's
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the
Final
NFL
score, Eagles
on EA
1,
Sports. For
not
more,
1,
check us
sorry.
out
Eagles
at
58,
easports.com.
Rams 10.
From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
And they said so long from Los Angeles, and I'll say so long from here. Alright, well that's the end of that. I'll get back to y'all as soon as I can. And we'll do another video tomorrow. That's the end of the game. Eagles 58, Rams 10. We done. Bye-bye, everybody.